Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Dawn and I invite you to hit the subscribe button and stick around. I talk about skincare for mature skin. I talk about makeup, I demo makeup, I do some tutorials, I talk about menopause, I talk about diet, and I do some handbag reviews. So if that's something you're interested in, I do hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. So today's Tuesday morning and we just got back from our vacation to the Smoky Mountains on Sunday evening. We drove and we made the trip there in one day and back in one day. So that was really nice. It didn't take too long to get there and back. And we stayed in this really cute cabin in the Smoky Mountains and we had so much fun. The cabin had a pool and it had a hot tub. So we were able to enjoy that. There was a little arcade in the basement with a foosball table and some arcade games, and we had a lot of fun with that. And it was just an overall really great trip. We did some hiking. My daughter didn't tell me that she was leading us on a Black Diamond hike on a hiking trail up to Ramsey's Cascade, which is the tallest waterfall in the Smoky Mountains. It took us 4.5 hours to get up to it, and then it took us 2.5 hours to get down. It's always so much easier going down. And we did that on Thursday, and I'm finally not sore today, which is Tuesday. So that just tells you how rigorous it was for me. And out of all of us in our group, I was the one who had to take all the breaks. I was like the worst one. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna sit on this log for a minute and catch my breath. And within a couple of minutes, I'd get up and hike some more. But it was definitely the most challenging hike I'd ever done, but it was so worth it because we got to see this amazing waterfall once we got up to the top. And then of course, going down is easy. When we were heading down, I started to notice things that I never saw on the way up because I was working so hard. I didn't notice anything, but on the way down, we just kind of like cruised down. I was able to take in all the scenery, and part of the forest is old forest, so everything is old and original there, and that was really cool. It was a wonderful trip. So that's a couple of the highlights. And what else did we do? Oh, we went to Cades Cove, which is like an old homestead. There's a lot of old churches and cemeteries and things like that to tour. So we did that. We ate at some really good restaurants, and then we just really enjoyed some very quality family time. I thought that I would be really down once all my kids dispersed after our vacation, but I'm feeling great. And I wanted to tell all of you who have been following me and know that I've been struggling a little bit emotionally that I did start a new medication that has been really helpful. And if you'd like an update on like things I've been doing during this like little battle I'm fighting, I'd be happy to make a video about that by itself and just let you know what I've tried, what's worked for me, what hasn't worked for me. And it isn't to teach anybody anything or encourage you to do what I'm doing, but maybe it can help someone. So there's that. So I did go into Ulta and I have a bag of goodies here. So I thought that I would show you what I picked up from Ulta. I know some of you like to see these kind of mini reviews before I try something, and then I can update you after I've tried it and let you know. So I think everything in here is new to me. So I'm gonna just start pulling things out of this bag and share it with you. So this is one thing that I picked up. It's called Mango Passion Power Mist, and it looks like this. And it's a hand sanitizer. And I really wanted to get this one because I like that it's flat and it can slip into a thinner, like a fanny pack or sling bag or a small pocket and things like that. And I don't have to hang it from my bag, which is what I typically do. I typically purchase my hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works, and I get those little rubber containers that hang from your bag. But the bag I'm carrying right now, I didn't really want to hang anything on it because there isn't a good way to really do that. So I picked this one up, and I've heard these are really good. Okay, it's a nice mist. It's not like a fire hose where it splashes, and it smells really good. it smells like mango and passion fruit. And I guess that's what it's supposed to smell like. So this is really good from my very first impression. I've never tried any of these before. Have you tried these and do you like them? They come in different scents. So I just wanted to try this one because it's tropical and I'm feeling in the tropical spirit, I guess. Okay, the next thing is for my hair, and I've been noticing that my hair is getting curlier as I'm going through menopause. I did blow dry it. I hardly ever do that, but I wanted to kind of make it a little bit smoother, especially on top. So last night after I washed my hair, I did blow dry it, but I didn't blow dry underneath because it's, you know, it would take me a very long time. And so you can see it's very wavy. I have I think a 2C curl pattern in my hair, and it's been getting more. I've always had wavy hair on the underneath layers, but now the top layers are coming in a little bit curly too. Hormones are the craziest things. So that's what's been happening. So I thought I would try the curly girl method. I've tried it once before when I was in my 40s and my hair was still pretty smooth on top, and I just decided not to stick with it. But my daughter actually calls my hair my witch's mane because it can get really kind of curly. And so I decided to kind of go with it. So I picked up this Diva Curl No Poo Original Non-Lathering Cleanser, and it's for moisture and hydration. And this is the original like Diva Curl for the curly girl method, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but it's like a cleansing conditioner. It's not a shampoo and it won't lather. They do have another one that has a very low lather, but I decided to go with this one because my hair needs a lot of hydration and I wanted to try it. But they do come in small bottles too. I'll link those so you can find them. I got mine from Ulta. So they come in the little small sizes, but I have a lot of hair, and even the small size seemed like it wouldn't last very long, so I just went with the next size up. And then Diva Curl had a promotion, get a free gift, and so I got the Diva Curl Heights curling pomade. I don't really even know what this is. I hadn't researched it. They just threw it in the bag and said I had a free gift. And it smells really good, and it's just fresh. And I guess it's like just to kind of work your curls and help them last longer. I'm not sure, but I'll try this. I'm always happy to try new things, especially when they're free. And it's a pretty good size. So I'm excited to try this too. And I will report back on both of those products. It's early March, so maybe in my March favorites, maybe a little bit after that if I need more time. Okay, the next thing is the Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. And this one is free of dyes, fragrance, anything masking fragrance, lanolin, parabens, or formaldehyde. It's a clean product, non-comedogenic and gluten-free. And it's just like a pure natural cleanser. And I wanted it to be something that would foam up a little bit instead of being a cream, because I like to get, I don't know, I have an oilier skin type, so I like to remove any oil. So I did check and make sure it's like a clear product. It's not a cream product. Oopsie daisy. And so I'm going to be trying this. I've heard great reviews about the Vanicream line. I've been really kind of getting back to basics with my skincare. I go through waves. I know it's best to use really basic products and just what you need, and not try lots of different products with fragrance and all kinds of dyes in them and this and that and the other thing, because if your skin reacts, you won't know what you're reacting to if every product you put on your body has something like that in it. And so throughout the year, sometimes I try new things, like all of you. I want to try something new. And then next thing I know, I've gotten far away from my like basic skincare routine, which is really simple and easy. And I wanted to get back to that. So I'm using just very simple ingredients, and I will do an updated daytime and nighttime skincare routine if you're interested. But this is what I'm going to be using for my daytime facial cleanser in the morning. So I'm excited to try that. And then I picked up an eyeliner, and I did open this when I got in the car to see what it was like. And it's from L'Oreal, and it's the Flash Cat Eye. And I wanted to open it because I wanted to see what this little thing is. It has this little template for a wing, and this is what it looks like. And I also wanted to check out the tip of the eyeliner, and it's what I like. It's like, it looks like it's a felt tip, and then it has this little doohickey to try to do a cat eye. I like to do winged eyeliner, so I'm excited to try this. I was using the L'Oreal Magic Noir, I think it was called, and it was one I found in my stash, and I wanted to use it up, and then I fell in love with it. Doesn't that always happen? So I used it up, and then I went to Ulta to repurchase it, and they don't have it at Ulta. They might carry it at Walgreens or my drugstore, but just not at Ulta. So I decided to try this one instead. And I think I'll like it because I really like L'Oreal eyeliners for the most part. So I'm going to try this. And then I have two exciting things that I'm excited to try. There's a lot of reviews on these products on YouTube, so it might not be new to you, but you might still want to see how I use it. And it's the Natasha Denona Mini Dream Palette. And that's what the box looks like. I just took it out of the box. And it looks like it has paint like splashed on here. And it's not that I've spilled something, that's just how it looks. And it's a neutral palette, a taupey neutral palette. And these are the colors. Let's do some swatches on my hand. I'm going to do this matte color right here. That's really pretty. It's like a soft brown. It looks like MAC's soft brown. I always compare eyeshadow colors to MAC because that's what I'm used to. When I compare colors, I like MAC eyeshadows a lot. I like Anastasia eyeshadows a lot. And I've been really liking Natasha Denona too. And that's like just a nice brown, chocolate brown. Then you have your first kind of topper shade. And that's what that looks like on my bony hands. Look how tendony my hands are. So that's what that looks like. Okay, now we're gonna go in with this matte right here. And I need a clean finger for that. So we'll do my pinky. I'll put that one here. And that's a really nice kind of peachy taupe. Definitely taupey. And then you have this shade right here, which is another like shimmery shade or sparkles. It's definitely more of a shimmer, and I'm just gonna put that here. And I can use this for you on my channel, like doing a get ready with me and show you what it looks like. It's like just a nice neutral palette. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. It's just neutral, and I don't have a neutral palette, and I love the Natasha Denona mini palettes. I have a lot of them, but I really wanted to try this one. And then when I was in the store to get that, I saw that they had a little blush thing here too. They have a larger one that's a blush highlighter and I think a bronzer, and that one's like in the 40 some dollar range. And then they have this little guy, and this is like 20 something. So this is what it looks like. The same packaging is the eyeshadow palette with the little splashes of ink or something. Mirror here, and that's what that looks like. And let's swatch this. So you've got a highlighter. They're all kind of together, like the Bobbi Brown bricks. Reminds me of those. That's the highlighter. That's a really pretty highlighter. This is like my kind of highlighter. Let's put a little on my cheeks. Ooh, look at that. I'm gonna look silly because it's not blended in, but I wanna show it to you. On the tip of my nose. Yeah, that's really pretty. That's my favorite kind of highlighter. Then you have this sort of lighter color blush right here. And it's very taupey, kind of nude, pinky taupey. And then you have the darker shade right here. That's really pretty. And what I think I'll probably do is kind of just put my brush in these two colors and put it on my cheekbone and then use the highlighter everywhere else. And these are kind of neutral enough that I could even use it like a little sun-kissed look, not really a bronzer, but sort of like I've been in the sun a little bit. So I got that. And so I just got out of my women's group, which is a women's Bible study. I've been studying with the same women for the past couple of years. And this year we did Jen Wilkins studies for the fall and the winter. And it was on the book of Exodus. And it was wonderful. I learned so much. And now we are starting a new study from here on out. So March through like mid-May when we break for the year. And we started this Bible study called When You Pray, and a study of 6 prayers in the Bible. So this should be really good. And I'm excited to get into this. I love praying. I love having a relationship with God. I heard someone say once that you can't love what you don't know. And I feel like prayer and Bible study is the way that I get to know God, because he knows me, but it helps me know him and his will for my life. And so this has some really great women Bible teachers who shared in formulating this study. And it's Kelly Minter, Jackie Hill Perry, Jen Wilkin. Jen Wilkin is the one who did the Exodus studies that I just finished. Jennifer Rothschild, Jada Edwards, and Christy McClelland. So yeah, I'll be starting this and I'm so excited. We watched a little video introducing us to the study and it looks like it's going to be really good. And I really love the ladies in my Bible study. I feel very safe with them. I feel like I could share anything with them, anything, and they would never gossip about me. They would never break my confidence. They encourage me, and I've gotten to know them because they open their hearts to me. And I feel so blessed to be in this study. If you are even thinking about joining like a women's group or a Bible study or something like that, I would really encourage you, even if you're not a Christian, just because you can learn something new. So why not? So anyways, that's what I did today. And I got a new membership for Costco because my 18-year-old son, he just turned 18. He went to Costco with one of his friends. He likes to get gas in his car using his friend's Costco card. And he likes to shop at Costco because my son is really into his physique. He just turned 18 and he bulks and he cuts and he lifts weights and stuff like that. And he's in his cutting phase right now. So he's always eating a lot of meat. He likes to eat a lot of meat. He likes to eliminate as much sugar as he can, and he uses all these protein powders and so on and so forth. And then he weighs himself and he documents his weight, and he's just really into that right now. And so for his birthday, we got him one of his presents is a Costco membership, which means I have a Costco membership now. And you put 2 names on the card. So I am like the card holder, and then he got a card as well, so he can go whenever he wants and he can gas up his car. But I haven't had a Costco membership in like 10 years. So I'm like a kid in a candy shop. I've been in there like so often, like 3 times. I've only had like a week and a half. Part of that week and a half we were on vacation. So I've been really enjoying my trips to Costco. And yeah, I'll share with you some things that I discover that I really like if you have a Costco membership and if you're interested in that. And so yeah, that's what's been going on with me. I hope that you all had a great week last week, and I think I'll do a look for you using the Natasha Denona goodies that I purchased if you're interested in them. I also have a bronze palette. I have the retro palette, the minis, and I have the nude palette, and I think the camel palette. And I have the Love palette mini and the full palette. I'm just like crazy about Natasha Denona right now. If you're watching me, you'll know that I tend to get very excited about a certain brand, and I dive full in. I think last year it was Charlotte Tilbury. Now I'm not purchasing Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm all about Natasha Denona. So I would love to share that with you if you're interested in that. But anyways, I just wanted to pop on here, say hi, show you my little Ulta haul, and tell you a little bit about my trip and tell you about my Bible study. I also was going to share the bag I'm carrying today, but I'll save that for next time because I don't want this to get too long. I hope that you all have a very blessed and beautiful day. Let me know what you've been up to, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.